Hello and welcome to my channel. This is a pick a card reading. This reading's based on love and relationships. So looking at your connection and your person. The pile on the left is group 1, the pile in the middle is group 2, and the pile on the right is group 3. There will be timestamps in the description box below so you can jump straight to your reading. There's also a link to my Facebook page, and if you'd like a personal reading with me, you can contact me on there. I hope you enjoy your reading. Hello, group 1. Welcome to your reading if you chose this pyrite, and this will be the reading for you. So, this reading is about a love relationship. Oh my goodness. Okay, feeling instantly. So there's maybe some lack of communication or tense communication maybe in this connection at the moment. Okay, so we'll start out with where it's at right now. We've got the High Priestess, the Seven of Wands, the Tower, and the Eight of Swords here in what's going on with the connection. So someone in this connection might be feeling like they need to constantly defend themselves or defend their truth. They could be challenged by a lot to do with this connection that feels unseen, or a lot of like elusive qualities to the connection, making it hard to process. There's a lot of fears and anxiety, and in this connection at this time as well, could be at a bit of odds with each other. We've got the Tower. We've had maybe a Tower moment where, I feel like this Tower moment has perhaps come as a result of some anxieties, or someone's repeating a storyline in their head, or a belief or something that isn't serving, and it's maybe triggered some sort of Tower moment or disruption. And somebody, I feel the person I'm reading for in this reading has had to maybe defend themselves and sort of fall back on their own spiritual truth here. I feel like the person I'm reading for watching the video is quite spiritual in nature. I feel like this connection is spiritual in nature. I feel like there's a lot of magnetism, and I feel like it's definitely had its fair share of trials, ups and downs. It could be at a down at the moment. I feel like there could be a separation, or it's coming to that point. The underlying energy actually for the reading is the Lovers card. So it does talk about quite a deep soulmate connection potentially. Something that makes you really, like, I feel like you both mirror each other. It could be you could resonate with the twin flame label, or divine counterpart, or at least a heart awakening connection that sort of makes you acknowledge some of the shadows inside of yourself as you mirror each other in that way. And that can be pretty triggering and challenging as well, and sort of, I feel like you need to take some time out quite often to, sort of process everything that's been spoken about or experienced. There's definitely a lot of tumultuous energy here at the moment, a lot of disconnect and not really communicating well, projecting a bit of fears and anxiety. I feel like your person is choosing to perhaps come from a place of wounding, or like choose to come from a place of like they're being triggered, and then I feel like there's a choice here though where they can choose to be like sort of step above it, but they're going into reaction mode, not responding, but rather reacting from a place of pain. Your feelings, I've also got oracle cards at the end of the reading. They will be for the person watching, so only one side will get oracles. It's for who's listening. So on your side, we've got the Princess of Wands and the Ten of Swords. So you might be feeling like you need to protect yourself and step away from this connection and protect your precious energy and your life force, because I do feel like this has been something you have constantly felt like you like it may flow and go good for a while, and then bang, something else, and it may like just sideline you completely, and you're wanting to protect your ability to focus and be centered. I'm feeling here you have a strong message to say. It could be that you just want to end these toxic, abrupt cycles as well. Like, I do feel like it could be at a make or break in this connection. Everyone might resonate with it differently. For a lot of people, I do feel like it is a break, like a break or an ending. Ten of Swords is there to indicate that as well. I feel like you need more free-spirited energy in your life, in your day. You're just needing to have your life force back so that you can focus on what what matters to you and what sets you alive and alight. And I feel like you've been maybe having to spend a lot of your energy in this connection and trying to work things out, and you're needing some of that energy back for yourself. Your person's feelings over here with the Ten of Swords, the Three of Swords, they are rushing towards the heartbreak energy here with this King of Swords. So there could be some pretty harsh things being thrown about. A bit of maybe some blaming going on. I feel like your person is maybe dwelling a fair bit on what's happening here as well. I'm going to get another card on them. Whoa, lots of cards. Okay, Ace of Cups fell out in the reverse. I'll take that one. The rest are all not upright. So yeah, your person is feeling maybe a little left out in the cold, or maybe it's them that's decided to move away. It might be different for everyone here, but they're fixated on heartbreak, and it could be from past in this connection or a past connection itself. But there's a lot of wounds surrounding betrayal and heartache for your person, and so it can sometimes be easily for them to be triggered. I feel like they're really up in their head too much, and they're very over analytical about the situation or about something that's been said, and they're holding on to words maybe. Let me get a bit more on this person here. Is there another card? Let's see. I'm not feeling any. Oh, what's that? I'm not really feeling anything jump out. Yeah, Eight of Cups. Okay, so your person could be trying to walk away from the situation. They could be the one that's chosen to walk away. It could have been a third party situation with the Three of Swords, but you will know about that already if that was the case. I feel like that's old news if that was the case, but either way, it's a painful situation for you both. Separating is very hard for you both, because I feel like you feel like sort of a lot of this connection is beyond your control. It's like forces, that are, beyond all of our control, that pull you together all the time. But we've got the Eight of Cups, the Ace of Cups reversed. So your person might be feeling like they need to walk away from something that is just not going to bring them their fulfillment, or they feel like they're walking away from a connection that I don't want to say was never happy for them, but at this time of walking away, it's not harmonious, right? So they don't. Yeah. All right, we'll move on to blocks. There's a lot going on there, and I think everyone will take it a little differently, other than the fact that the masculine seems to be walking away from a soft approach and being very maybe holding on to words, or very logical, maybe too logical, walking away from the possibility to soften as well, maybe. The block is the Three of Cups, friendship. Being friends with each other, understanding that there might have been a mistake, or that everyone makes mistakes, or maybe something was misinterpreted, or just the ability to treat each other like friends, just like another person, rather than this expectation that because they're my partner or whatever it is, that they need to act in a certain way and respond to me in this way, or whatever it is. Whereas, what seems to be lacking here is friendship, or just that compassionate understanding that you find when you are less attached emotionally to the outcome of somebody else's choices. Attachment sort of in connection. Or even just joy in the connection. Like there's just been a lack of joy. Maybe it's been too serious for a while, and maybe there's been a lot of responsibilities taking over, but there hasn't been enough fun and play. Five of Swords and the Five of Cups also came out in this area of blockages. So defeat and disappointment is the key words up here, and we've got abundance as well. So it's like I do feel this connection goes through ups and downs, like real highs and real lows. Like it doesn't really sit balanced for long enough. Maybe that might be the case for a lot of people here. I feel like almost like being sick actually, which is funny because it's like, it just feels like so like swirly in here. Like you might feel your solar plexus really like you don't have control of this situation, or like it feels tumultuous. Okay, so defeat and disappointment. So yeah, there's a lot of disappointing factors about this connection, and a lot of them might run from expectation of one another for whatever reason. There's a real sense of disappointment for what hasn't worked out, and like there's this, it's almost like it's gotten to this point where there's really almost, it feels like there's no other option but to walk away. At least just to take some space. What the best approach would be moving forward, we've got the universe, which is the world card, and we also had the Four of Swords come out in reverse. So crazy making, overthinking, like just really way too high in the headspace, needing to come down with that Four of Swords back into this present moment, and perhaps end this cycle of going and overanalyzing and engaging in things that are just consuming your mind, is what I'm getting. The baby that she stands on here signifies the underdeveloped self, so it is about using these things that you already know, these wisdoms you already know, these fundamental truths, right, these spirit wisdoms that you know, and applying them to your life rather than going around in a cycle again, or just, you know, keeping the peace, or just sort of getting it back to peaceful because it's hard to handle when it's so overwhelming. No more peacekeeping, I feel, is needed here, and you're needing to just like really maybe end this cycle, and yeah, integrate everything that you've learned, because you've got a lot of intelligence there, you've got a lot of wisdom there, that you just need to apply it and stick to it and believe in yourself and defend those truths that you have. Defend your own well-being, I suppose, if this is consuming you. The outcome of this connection, strength, Four of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. So first of all, with the Strength card, we've got the full moon imagery. It is Leo's card. I'll go through the star signs while I'm here. We've got Pisces and Leo. That was it anyway. Okay. Oh well, doesn't matter. May have been yours, may not. So we've got Strength card. So again, similar to the world in that we are embodying some like a higher level wisdom and applying strength and courage to face a challenge, to protect your own energy. I'm getting with the Four of Pentacles. It says power at the top here. Protecting your own energy is a way of drawing in your own power and feeling more centered as you respond to things as they come up. Giving yourself enough time to retreat and not spending that time up in your head overthinking, but rather just surrendering and having the strength and courage to just be in this moment as it unfolds. Not trying to work it out too much, but just reserving your energy, not spending too much energy outwards. And that could mean anything: financial energy, you know, mental energy, emotional energy. Really bringing it in is the outcome in this situation by your strength, right? Because we've closed out a cycle. And then you have the Ace of Pentacles, which is a fresh new beginning for you. Wonderful to see after a really mentally tumultuous cycle that's ending here with the Four of Swords reversed in the world. And that's in your best approach guidance. So if you were to take that approach, you will bring yourself to a new start. It's just a matter of locking down on your own energy and having a bit more control over some of the impulses you might have to run back to comfort zones, or to run back to more like, you know, comfortable behavior patterns, or whatever it is that sort of avoid you facing something that keeps coming back up again. The other oracle card we have here is power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. Exactly what I was just saying. And the other oracle we have is letting go. You are being challenged to change your point of view and to recognize that this particular relationship has run its course. Although you might be afraid to let go, the universe has a new opportunity for you. which will allow you to experience the kind of passion and satisfaction that you've always dreamed of. Saying goodbye is never easy. It can make you feel like you're a failure. You must not allow yourself to be persuaded by other people or your own doubts to keep holding on. See, this strength in the Four of Pentacles is about having strength over that need to control and hold on to comfort zones, but rather just have the strength to hold on to yourself and to pull your energy back in. Focus on opening your heart to new opportunities. Leave the baggage of the past mistakes behind you. It's important that during the letting go process that you are gentle with yourself. Allow yourself to have alone time. Write, meditate, paint, sing, dance. Do whatever you can to heal and let go of the pain that is holding you back. Recognize that your spirit is beckoning you to grow. So that is what I have for you there, Group 1. It does feel like a pretty intense situation for you with the pyrite reading. But you have the power to say no and walk away at any time. You have the strength to hold yourself and get ready for a new beginning of something much more deserving for you. Okay, Group 1, I'm going to leave it there. Lots of love to you, and I look forward to reading again soon. Thanks, Group 1. Hey, Group 2, and welcome to your reading. If you chose this stone, I'm not sure what this one is. I just chose it because I felt like we needed something grounding for this reading. I wanted something earthy. So maybe you're an earth sign. But anyway, the signs we actually have here in the reading, in the cards, is Sagittarius, Gemini, Taurus, Leo, Pisces, and maybe Libra. Yes. So Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, doesn't matter. If it's not there, that's fine too. So starting out Group 2 with where, this is a relationship reading as the title says, and so we're starting out with where it's at right now. So we've got Temperance in the middle, harmonizing the tension of opposites maybe. So we've got on one side the Five of Wands, the other side the Four of Swords. I feel like the person watching the reading is going to resonate with the Five of Wands energy, and your person you're dealing with will be more in the Four of Swords, I'm feeling. So they might be a little bit withdrawn at the moment, taking a step back, retreating maybe, taking a bit of rest. They just want a bit of peace perhaps. Your energy is, I feel, a little bit more conflicted at the moment. You might be feeling like you want to engage in an argument with them, or you're just wanting to get your point across. You're feeling like, you're wanting to deal with this now maybe, not like later, and your person is wanting space is what I'm getting here. And you're needing to both just take a moment and just have a bit of patience and just step back. There's definitely a misunderstanding here, or maybe there's too many people involved. Maybe there's family issues coming up as well. That could be the case, and you're just wanting to just escape the chaos a little bit maybe. In your energy, we have the Five of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. So we've got worry and futility. I feel you might be feeling, if your person's taking space, especially at the moment, you might be feeling a little left out in the cold, or a little isolated, or a bit worried about where this connection is going. The Seven of Swords indicates self-deception or other deception. So you could be deceiving yourself about this connection, or maybe you're upset about something that has been untruthful, or something. There could be someone who's been. It could be you. The Seven of Swords is on your side. You could be feeling a little upset that you weren't honest about something, or maybe you're suspicious that your person is dishonest. I'm not getting that though. Their energy seems to be quite devoted, and your energy seems to be a bit wounded at the moment. The bottom deck energy is the Tower for this reading as well. So, there's some sort of foundational change going on here, or potentially, the Tower doesn't have to be a dramatic ending. It could just be a bit of chaos. We've got the Five of Swords. It could just be an isolated incident. It could be a lot more than that. But there's something about this that is you're not on the same page is what I'm getting. And you're finding that you're coming up short here, or you're not feeling like it's fair or equal, or You just feel like they have the better end of the deal or something like that. That could be the case here. Or you feel like you're constantly the one who's being... Like there might be a victim mentality coming from you where you're feeling like you're... what do I want to say? You're feeling like things... it feels like it's hard to even put my finger on it because it's like... This, I feel like you're worried that no matter what you do for this connection to try and make it work, in your perception it's not going to work. Like like maybe you feel like you've tried really hard and it's not giving you the results you've hoped for, or there's just something that you feel like you might be lacking to bring to the connection. Your person's energy has the Lovers and the Three of Pentacles, so they are with the Four of Swords above, from which I felt was their energy. I feel like they're taking time out to really contemplate this connection, especially with the Tower card on the bottom. We're wondering if this connection is as stable as they once thought. The Lovers and the Three of Pentacles means that they want to make decisions that are in alignment with the bigger picture or the bigger creation that they want to make in their life. They want somebody who's going to be working with them in a team, working towards a common goal, similar, I guess, wanting soulmate energy. And if they feel this with you, I feel there's a lot of love here, and there's a lot of triggering here as well. Like you make each other look at each other's shadow. You make each other look at your own shadow, is what I mean to say, and that can be hard to face, but it helps you grow. There's a lot of growth in this connection as well, as hard as it may be sometimes. But your person's at the moment is sort of sitting, they have a lot of love, but they're wanting more teamwork. They're wanting to be on the same page and more cooperation. What's blocking at the moment? Ten of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. So again, working towards a common goal. The Ten of Pentacles is that, the bigger creation that we want to make. It's something that we show up to every day, and they with the Three of Pentacles wanting to show up quite devotedly, but with the Five of Pentacles on your side, you're feeling like something's lacking, or that it's not the dream that you want to build. It might be their dream, and you're... I just feel like you're not really working together at all times, I guess. Or maybe it's that you both want different things. That could be the case as well. Or maybe you have a different idea of what success looks like. You're needing to come together, work together here, though. It's a bit hard to pick this one. It feels like my head, like, all over the place sort of thing. I feel like I'm a bit chaotic in the mind. Best approach, we've got Strength, the High Priestess, and the Three of Wands. So the best approach at this time is probably no approach. It's sort of just taking a step back and sort of approaching things with a calm and centered demeanor, I suppose. The Strength card is all about finding that peace of mind and sort of centering yourself, leveling out, having the courage to not react or to engage in things that are exhausting you, but rather having the strength to persevere or to protect yourself, or whatever that may mean for you with Strength. The High Priestess as well. These are some spiritual truths. So having some strength to stand by your spiritual truth, perhaps, or to make some decisions that are, there's healthy choices that need to be made here, and there's communication that needs to be had as well. But it also feels like it's not quite time yet with the Three of Wands to communicate. There's a lot of stillness energy at this point. In the outcome energy, we've got the Empress, Three of Swords reversed, and the Six of Wands. So, this too shall pass. You and your person look like they can work this out, whatever this issue is for you. Just a little bit of time apart, maybe, a little bit of peace, and you can come back with fresh ears, fresh eyes, and hear each other out, maybe. But we've got the Empress here, so, it speaks to a very nourishing connection. It speaks to healing energy and abundance. Three of Swords reversed with the Six of Wands upright is a victory over something that was painful, and choosing love over pain. So I feel like there will be communication where you can really speak openly from the heart in time. If there is a separation, then take that time. But we're needing a forgiveness, and we're needing to hear each other out and figure out if we're on the same page and what success looks like here as well with the Victory card. If we both have the same idea or that we're working towards here. The Oracle cards, we had forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. The Oracle cards are for the person who's receiving the reading. So they've only pulled them for the one side of the reading, for whoever's watching. And the other Oracle is rejection. There we go. Feeling rejected can disconnect you from your heart and soul and immobilize you. Rather than buying into rejection, focus on how you can grow, learn, and improve from your experiences. If you're a writer and you send your articles or a book to a publisher and they have rejected it, then try to hone your writing skills and then send your work out to several other publishers. Use that rejection as a motivating force to succeed. If a person you have feelings for or felt a deep love towards has rejected you, then work on healing your heart and recognizing that there is someone out there who is more suited to you. Many people use rejection as an excuse to close down, become suspicious, guarded, and give up. Then they hurt and reject others. They hide behind rejection and never give themselves an opportunity to take a leap of faith and find their life calling and healing. By picking this card, you are being urged to hold yourself in a higher regard. Keep your heart open and trust that you've learned from your experiences and will not make the same mistakes again. Rejection. So especially with the Five of Pentacles and Seven of Swords in your heart space, you could be feeling, absolutely left in the cold and rejected. And your person is wanting a connection with somebody who's going to be on their level, is what I'm seeing here. So the best approach, you embody, so use these strengths, use this pain to grow in strength. Use this spiritual wisdom that you have and apply that to your life, and then wait for the ships to come in. Because I do feel healing is here for this connection. It may be a rejection at this time. There is forgiveness needed. There's some working that needs to be done here between you both. But with this Three of Swords reversed and the Six of Wands, I dare say everything will be fine. For most people reading this, you will come together and be able to have that chat. For other people that are walking away from this connection, and you will know if that's you too, then you're moving into a more abundant time in your life, and it will require strength. So there's kind of two breakaways here. Take it how it resonates. You will know which one is for you. But for the most part, the storyline is just needing to take a little moment out from any chaos or conflict with the Temperance card, I'm feeling there for group 2. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there for you guys. I hope you enjoyed that reading. I hope it gave some sort of clarity for you in this foggy situation, and sending lots of love to you, and I hope that we can chat again soon. Bye, group 2. Hello, group 3. Welcome to your reading. If you chose this tangerine type, I don't know what it is either. Can't remember. Looks a bit like aura quartz, but not sure. It's shiny and it's pretty. Right, so looking at your connection with your person here, group 3, I have a couple of oracle cards at the end, which will be for you, and we'll just jump straight in. So we have quite a beautiful connection, starting out with the Sun, the Emperor, the High Priestess. All major arcana do speak to a pretty intense connection, I would say. Something that has made you grow a lot. I feel like there's a lot of laughter in this connection. There's a lot of fun and play. I feel like there's a fairly nice balance of masculine and feminine energy in this connection as well. I feel like you might be the I'm not sure. I think your person is highly spiritual is what I'm getting here, and you might be a little bit more earthly and grounded. Not to say they're not grounded, but just very present. You have a real presence about you, I'm thinking. The zodiac signs I can see in this reading so far already is Leo, Aries, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo, Libra. Sorry, not Virgo. That was just Libra. Capricorn, Cancer, Aquarius, Sagittarius, and that's all of them. So that's a fair few in this reading. I think the first one only had like 2, but this one has got so many. So some pretty big energies here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, it doesn't matter if it's not yours. But the connection is one that brings about a lot of positive growth. It may motivate you and inspire you to reach new heights, or to expand your conscious awareness, to expand your belief in yourself as well. I feel like this is a really transformative connection, very powerful. There's a lot about this connection that I feel is sort of like it's mysterious. It feels like a really mysterious connection. It feels like you're very spiritually drawn to each other. I feel like there's a lot of like serendipitous qualities to this connection, a lot of synchronicities. I feel like you have a lot of fun together. There's a lot of playfulness and laughter, a lot of sweetness as well. I feel like you sort of fundamentally get each other as well. You could be very, unique types of people. I see pretty intense characters on this table. So, you could be pretty intense character yourself, and it can be hard to find someone you resonate with. And what I see here is you've sort of met someone that you feel gets you, I think. You can be very different, opposite from each other. You can be very different from each other, but yet so alike. In your feelings, we have the Temperance card and Ace of Cups. So you're surrendering to new love. You're opening up to being vulnerable with this person as well. I feel like you've got this cup of love and you want to give it a go. You're feeling really optimistic about it. You're sort of just dipping your toes in the water. I feel like your person might be a very quirky or a different sort of person. So you're just sort of taking it slow so that you can feel them out and get to know them better, because you're very interested in them. I'm feeling there's a lot of indication here that it could be a twin flame type connection, but that's up to you if you resonate with that label. There's so much love here though, a lot of curiosity, a lot of adventure or desire for adventure. I feel like you feel like you may have already come up with a lot of ideas of adventures you'd like to have with this person. Like, I feel like you'd like to travel with this person. I feel like you might have actually already done some traveling. That could be the case as well. Like, there's some pretty nice moments in your memories already together. If it's a very new connection, then it's that you're looking forward to making those new memories. Like, there's a real level of presence with each other. Presence and joy and spirituality here as well. Your person's energy is the Magician and the Death card, Rebirth. So they are manifesting a whole new life, a whole new self. They've probably been on this journey of reinventing themselves for some time. There could be a person that's constantly reinventing themselves, that's constantly leveling up and trying new things. They are, if it's about their work and their career, they're definitely going for it, really passionate about what they do, making moves. They're manifesting a different type of life for themselves, and it's working for them, is what I'm feeling. Like, whatever changes they've made lately or are stepping into, it all things that will help them become a greater being, become a more expanded version of themselves, and have a nice life. I feel like they really want to create a nice life. There's certain things that need to end though. There's certain behaviours or something here that needs to end. I'm picking up on with that card, Nine of Wands. So it could be some ongoing issues that need to be finally faced. Something that may have been avoided. I feel like what do I feel? Oh. Ace of Swords is dropped out now. Oh, what do we got? Six of Wands. Okay. So I feel okay. Your person could be someone who's quite successful. Again, I'm seeing in their work or the message that they have to share. They have some pretty sharp truths. I feel like they're a pretty intelligent person, and they are kicking some goals at the moment by the looks of it in communication with other people. I feel like they're able to help people sort of change their own life as well. That could be the case here for your person. They have this way to touch people's lives in a very special way and help people feel resilient. I feel like they have their own endless sense of resilience here as well. There's somebody who's really had a lot of challenges in life, but they've just risen to the occasion every single time. The blocks in this connection we have are the 10 of Wands, the 4 of Swords, and when I saw the 10 of Wands come out, I just thought too many responsibilities, not enough rest. And then the 4 of Swords come out to confirm exactly that. Too many responsibilities, not enough rest. Could be the case for some people in this connection. We also have the Judgment card here as well. So there's just aspects, maybe it's past baggage from past connections that's needing to be put down. There's something here, you will know what it is for you. It could be on both sides. We're bringing something to the connection that shouldn't be brought maybe, or it could be something that just doesn't align with the future that you want with this Judgment card. Something needs to be put down. Something needs to stop. Something that will otherwise cause the rest of your life to tip out of balance, whoever this is about, both maybe. I feel like there's something, there's just too much pressure at times. It could also be here that you're not in communication, or you could live at a distance from each other. There could be a sense of separation here as well. That could be really hard to manage. For some people, that's not for everyone though. In the best approach, interesting, we've got the Devil in reverse, the Moon, Star. So we've got Moon, Stars, Magicians, Rebirth, High Priestess. We've got some really strong Judgment, really strong spiritual energies here. So we also have the Nine of Pentacles. So starting with the Devil and the Moon, Devil reversed in the Moon. So I feel like there's some patterns in this connection. Maybe it's for someone in particular in this connection where certain fears and triggers from the past cause the need to run to comfort zones or to addictions or codependent behaviors or lashing out or self-sabotage. That's what I'm getting here. So to avoid action of self-sabotage, to sit with your emotions as they come up and just be with that without the need to run and hide or control, but rather just sit with it and have hope that this too shall pass and these emotions can be worked with, not against. We've got the Nine of Pentacles here as well with the Star. So having hope for a very, very abundant and prosperous future rather than getting weighed down by things that haven't worked in the past or an expectation that things will go the same way or just behavior patterns that don't serve, being maybe controlling the way things are going, feeling like you don't have any freedom or say. That might be the case sometimes. For needing to be a bit more self-reliant or self-sufficient and less, maybe codependency is an issue here. We're maybe bouncing off each other a bit too much sometimes, and because you have such a good time together, I'm feeling that it can be easy to to sort of expect that other person to fill your cup and give you that sense of fulfillment that you also need to be making outside of the connection within your own self with the Nine of Pentacles. So any codependency in this connection needs to end, I guess, because I feel like you're both there with each other. You don't need to do that. I feel like you should come together when you're at your, after you've tended to your own needs, then come together and enjoy each other rather than seeking each other to fill your needs. That might be a pattern that comes out in the connection here. Yeah, definitely some things that could be let go of, behaviors, thoughts, things like that. Lots and lots of big feelings here with the Moon and the Star card. There's just so much about this. Sorry, my eye is so itchy. There's so much about this that it's just really. It almost feels like it's just like meant to be. Sort of, you may very well feel that way when you first met this person, like a real recognition, and plus I just see you see each other in such a way, like you have a real understanding for each other, and yeah, more understanding and less judgment. I feel like you both just had such vast experiences in life that it's hard to judge when you have experienced so much that you can only understand. You can't help but understand. I feel like that's the group I'm talking to here. The outcome, Prince of Wands, Four of Wands and the Two of Cups. That's so nice. I did shuffle, so I can't really count that anymore. I think the Two of Swords was at the bottom of the deck when I stopped. I won't quote it now because I can't remember, but Prince of Wands, Four of Wands, Two of Cups. So the outcome here is a very passionate connection. Four of Wands is can be marriage type connection. So it could be that you already live together, or you're looking at taking things to the next level in that way of where you're living. This can talk about sort of a really healthy home life and connection to community. Two of Cups is a beautiful, soulful union that is equal and fair and full of love. Lots of creative expression, playfulness, laughter, sexual attraction, all of that stuff is all here in your outcome. The Four of Wands is the 1111 card sometimes as well. People call it the twin flame card. But for the most part, I just see two friends here having a good time and two lovers here committed and deeply connecting. And look, there's just so much here about just friends having a good time. Look at the imagery. I'm sure you see this in your connection. There's times when you're skipping through a field together, and others of deep emotional embrace, having fun and working something out together, things like that. What else can I see some of this energy? And also the typical being bound together as well with the Devil card. But we've got that in reverse, so we're looking at ways that we can improve on that sort of toxic energy, whether it's codependence or emotional manipulation, or just it could be drug addiction, things that affect the connection based on fears. It could be just beliefs, all sorts of stuff here. It's a lot of intensity, and I feel like before you even came together, I feel like you both had such deep, vast experiences because you are vast beings. And I feel a lot of love for both of you. It's like very special people I'm feeling. So the Oracle cards moving along, we have freedom. I haven't pulled this card yet from this deck before. Freedom. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Take that how it resonates. Playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. Okay, and the last one is beauty. And these oracle cards are for the person receiving the reading, not for your person. So it's for you. And you are beautiful, special, unique, and attractive. When was the last time you looked in the mirror and felt good about what you see? Do you know that your features can literally change based on how you feel about yourself and your life? Your internal experiences are etched on your face and your body. People can feel your energy when you enter a room. When a person who is not thought of as being physically good looking connects to their inner light, wisdom and warmth, the glow that emanates from within makes them extremely appealing and attracts people and opportunities towards them. Focus on what you love about yourself and allow yourself to shine. If you're challenged by how you see yourself, this could be a perfect time for an internal and external makeover. Interesting. I feel there's a lot of beauty in this situation as well, and it's just a matter of I feel like recognizing the beauty within yourself, but just also for both of you, I feel to come together and honor and love the fact that you're both very unique and beautiful people, and I feel like it's a recognition of that in each other. You see the beauty in your person, those real deep truths, those beautiful truths. What is it? All that is true is beautiful, and all is beautiful is true. That's what applies here, right? Yeah, absolutely. And your person sees your beauty just the same. And I feel like it's important to recognize it within yourself just as much as you recognize it in each other. So group 3, I'm going to leave it there for you wonderful people with the weird tangerine crystal that I'm not sure of what it is. That was lovely. I look forward to connecting again soon, group 3. I think I might have said group 2 just before. Forgive me if I did. I'll talk to you again soon, group 3. Bye.